think? See? Indisputably mine, Emma, actually.
All right, Guy. Now hurry up. Mamma will never forgive us if we don't put an appearance in before the Ashburys leave.
Oh, must we?
Yes, we must.
The ravishing Maud will no doubt be making a set for your brother.
He isn't rich enough.
Yeah, but Mrs. Ashbury is wise enough to envisage the prospect.
No, not you.
If we don't get back soon, they'll believe that you are setting your cap at me. I shall demand protection from your mamma.
May I help you to more tea, Mrs. Ashbury?
No, I thank you. You must be the only Englishman on Wall Street, Mr. Goslin.
Maud?
Oh, well, there aren't many of us there, no.
And you deal all the time with the Rockefellers and the Morgans, you say?
Well, one has a bit to do with them, you know.
Must be a fearfully responsible job, Mr. Goslin.
Yes. I believe I'm right in saying that my son also takes care of all Lord Northerly's American business.
Lord Northerly?
Guy, come and join us.
Emma will be here presently. She went to remove the stains of battle first.
Your energy is too exhausting to contemplate.
Your daughter gets a better shot every time I see her, Mrs. Goslin. I hear someone mention Charles Northerly. I was there at dinner last night.
At Northerly?
Yes, I came on from there today, with as much speed as the aftermath of Northerly's excellent claret would allow.
Interesting company?
Very, except for young Raddle.
Oh, is he staying there?
For a few days, I believe.
A few days? Are you sure?
Oh, he'll stick like his late father's patent glue, thank you. Young Raddle dearly loves a lord.
His father's glued it handsomely by him, nevertheless. He's a millionaire at least. Good afternoon, Mrs. Ashbury. Maud. Thank you, Hugh. I don't know why all you men are so beastly to the poor little fellow.
Oh, he's not such a bad chap. It's his governor's rotten posters all over the countryside. Get him off to a bad start.
Come, Maud, we must be stirring.
You pay us a very short visit.
We have cousins expected at home. Come, Maud. You know how easily they can be offended.
I'll see you to your carriage, Mrs. Ashbury.
We'll all see you off.
No, I wouldn't dream of putting you to so much trouble. Thank you so much for your kindness.
Thank you, Mrs. Goslin. The tea was quite delightful.
Come, Maud.
I shall be very surprised if their carriage ends up anywhere near home.
Where do you suppose they're going, then?
Shall we say your mother suspects they'll be heading in a northerly direction?
That's pure supposition.
Have a good journey. Now, if you'll excuse me, Mother, I must go and pack. I return to America tomorrow, remember.
He's going to be enormously rich and outshine us all.
It's my American partner, Jefferson Brown, who's going to do that. I shall bring him back with me next spring. Do you good to see one of America's coming men?
Before you go, would you think me grossly inquisitive if I asked you in which direction Mrs. Ashbury told the coachman to drive?
On my word, I didn't particularly notice. But I believe Mrs. Ashbury said home.
There, Mamma, dear.
A transparent feint. She will already have changed direction. That's why she didn't want us all to see her off. She knows the ladies would have spotted her. She's positively frantic to unleash Maud on young Mr. Raddle.
You sound very wise, but what?
We all know that Maud has failed to bring down 2 viscounts and a millionaire in her last 3 seasons. Her mother means her not to fail with Mr. Raddle.
I could almost feel sorry for the poor, sticky little chap.
You speak as if you know something about it.
I do. Things are becoming frightful for us defenseless bachelors. We're hunted like the ostrich. We're stalked and trapped and run to earth. We go in fear. I assure you we do.
Are you hunted, Guy?
Yes, Mrs. Goslin. Even a third-rater like myself, inconceivable as it may seem.
And of whom do you go in fear?
My dear child, of the huntress Diana and her nymphs, of the spinster at large. She's always out with her rifle. And it's not only that. You know there's always a second gun, a walking arsenal at her heels. Her mother.
Who was Diana's mother, dear?
She was a beautiful old lady with pink ribbons in her hat and a genius for knitting.
I'm not speaking of you two dears. You're not like anyone else. I mean, Emmy and I practically grew up together. One can relax with you.
You're very kind, sir.
But the others have reduced it to a science. I assure you that if I were anyone in particular, my life would be a burden. I've seen it. Look at my cousin, poor Beauprey. Look at poor little Raddle, unaware that the Furies are even now descending on him.
Lord Beauprey won't marry again.
So much the worse for him.
Careful now, you'll be paying our sex a compliment.
I mean that to be married's the only protection, or else to be engaged.
To be permanently engaged, isn't that the answer?
Beautifully. I'd do it if ever I were really desperate.
And how is the little boy?
What little boy?
Your little cousin, Lord Beauprey's heir.
Oh, poor little beggar, he isn't up to much. He was frightfully cut up by scarlet fever.
Oh. And the boy's uncle, the second in line, still taking his fences as fast as ever.
I swear I've never seen a fiercer man after a fox.
And then there's you. You're hardly the belted earl, but you're tolerably near it.
My dear Mrs. Goslin, I'm not even the buckle.
Well, I admit there are 3 lives in the way, but
Dear
after
lady,
all...
don't be homicidal.
Mother, I'm merely being realistic. We're all mortal. And with an earldom and 50,000 a year at stake, it's a possibility every mother in the country will have in mind.
Take care, Mamma. We shall be thought to be out with our guns.
Very well, then. I shall do what I said just now. I shall get some good, plausible girl to see me through. Pretend we were engaged. I say, old Emma, wouldn't you do?
Should I be plausible enough?
Of course. Everyone knows we've known each other since childhood's sunny hour. Nothing could be more plausible than our engagement. Everyone would believe it.
And is it your idea that one should pretend to be engaged to for the rest of one's life?
No, simply till I shall have time to look around. I'm determined not to be hustled into matrimony or dragged to the slaughter before I know where I am. And with this idea, I'd be able to take my time, make my choice, keep my head.
And suppose in the middle of it the foolish young lady wished to be really engaged.
You mean to me?
Not to you, you idiot, to someone else.
Oh, if she'd give me notice, I'd let her off.
And what advantage would she have got out of the whole nonsensical business?
Only the satisfaction of doing a chap a good turn.
You must think people are keen to oblige you.
Well, surely I can count on you, old girl, can't I?
What a preposterous conversation.
Why has our Emma left us?
To fetch a little stick to beat you with, perhaps.
Oh. I haven't been objectionable, have I?
Dear, no. I was only joking.
So was I. I'm as far from the earldom as you are from the moon.
Do you know what I look forward to most? The tranquility of England. The feeling that everything's been fixed in amber.
My dear Jefferson, there's very little that's fixed in amber in England.
Are you sure your mother won't mind you springing me on her?
There's no question of springing you. I told her you were coming. Your hotel is just round the corner from her house in Chester Street, where she and Emma are for the season.
Fixed in amber?
Rubbish! Do you know what's happened to a friend of mine, for instance, a chap called Guy Firminger? A year ago, he was in decent obscurity, third in succession to an earl who was only 33 himself. So what happens? First of all, the earl pops off with typhoid in Naples. His tiny son succeeds him and promptly succumbs to diphtheria. The earl's brother then succeeds him, only to break his neck a week later on the hunting field, leaving 4 inconsolable and exceedingly plain daughters who thought their father was going to be a very rich peer. Suddenly, dear old Guy is the Earl of Beauprey, with one of the biggest estates and biggest fortunes in the country. Oh, believe me, there's very little that's fixed in amber in England.
Bit hard on the homely daughters, isn't it?
My mother writes that that is their opinion, too. They feel the least he can do is marry one of them. I'm so sorry. Preferably Charlotte, the plainest.
How will he do that?
I don't know. He's a kind man, but he's also unmistakably selfish. Perhaps that'll be his safeguard.
His safeguard from Charlotte?
From everyone. There'll be the most tremendous rush for him.
I've had 4 letters from her this week alone, Emmy.
You were never a great reader, Guy. How will you manage?
Emma, when a girl with a jaw like Charlotte has marked you, really marked you, mind, you feel your safety oozing away, particularly when she considers one has a duty.
Fulfill your duty in some other way.
I've sent her and her terrible sisters every sort of present in the last 3 months that Bond Street can supply. They regard them only as further proofs of the guilt that I feel that I'm wearing their dead father's coronet. What's a fella to do?
Hide up a tree in the park. That's what you always used to do as a boy when I was after you.
And it isn't only Charlotte. The sky is dark with vultures. The birds of prey are flocking from every corner of the shires. Every girl in England's about to be thrown at my head. Well, how can I stand here and face such a charge single-handed?
Then take your magnetic presence abroad.
It wouldn't do any good. There'd be 50 of them there before me. Oh, Mrs. Gosling.
My dear boy, how are you?
In a greater state of panic than ever, Mamma. It's his fixed idea that he's about to be tracked in a silken net woven by superior feminine intelligences.
It is not a laughing matter. The construction of the trap matrimonial is one of the wonders of the scientific age. I can feel it's my fate to be hypnotized into bondage.
It's very simple. Fall genuinely in love. Then all the mothers and maids in Mayfair could not prevail against you.
It takes leisure and calmness and a free mind to fall in love. Those are just the things I haven't got. But I'm literally fighting my way through. One blade against many. I know what I need.
What is that, pray?
But that idea we talked about last summer. The pretend engagement.
The idea you talked about last summer, you mean? No one else was much exercised about it, if I remember.
There'd be a lot of fun in it for the happy couple. There always is in Fool in the World.
Why should they both be happy? I understand why you should, but frankly, I've never quite grasped the reason for her pleasure.
Why, for the lark, you know, and that sort of thing. I should be awfully nice to her.
Heavens, what paradise. Oh, I feel myself quite faint at the prospect of it.
I should want a good sort, of course, of someone quiet and reasonable.
She'd certainly have to be that to put up with the extreme disturbance it would cause her.
What disturbance?
Well, the time it would take up, the strain of the fraud, could become intolerable.
You mean I ought to pay her? Hire her for the season?
Wouldn't marriage come cheaper at once?
You're chaffing me. Of course, it would have to be someone good-natured enough to pity me.
Ah, pity's akin to love. If she were good-natured enough to want to help you, she'd be interested enough to want to marry you. That would be her idea of help.
Would it be yours?
You're too absurd. You must sail your own boat.
Yes. Well, I'm sure we all have things we want to be getting along with. It's been a pleasure as always, Agatha. Emma?
Hugh gets back from New York tomorrow. He brings his American partner with him. He gives us great reports of him being a financial genius. You must come and meet him.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to. Until tomorrow, then.
Oh, did you ever see a smugness so dense, so serene?
My dear, what do you mean?
Oh, Mamma, you know perfectly well.
He's not vain, he's not proud, he's not pompous.
He takes more things for granted than anyone I ever saw.
What sort of things?
Well, one's interest in his affairs.
With old friends, surely a gentleman may.
And the old friends have a right to expect a corresponding interest on his part.
Well, no one could be nicer to us, or come to see us more often.
He comes to talk about himself.
There are thousands of girls who'd be delighted to listen to him.
He's always been selfish, ever since he was a small boy. What amazes me now is how shamelessly he shows it.
Precisely, he shows it. It's all on the sunny surface. There are no nasty hidden depths of it underneath. He's not secretive or hard.
You can't mean he's soft.
I mean, he's yielding. You've always been such good companions. I wonder you don't wish to help the poor boy in his troubles.
With that preposterous scheme. Besides, I don't believe his troubles are as great as he makes them out to be. If even silly little Mr. Raddle can evade the clutches of the Maud Ashburys...
If you please, madam, Miss Charlotte Firminger to inquire if you are at home.
Please show her up, Clements. The hounds have found the scent.
Oh, nonsense.
I heard only this morning that poor Mr. Raddle has just been gobbled up by his grandmother, or at least by a widow old enough to fulfill that function.
Miss Firminger, madam.
Agatha, Emma? Oh, I expected to find my cousin here, Lord Beauprey.
I'm afraid you've just missed him.
Oh, did he say where he was going?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, Emma, I know it's a strange thing to say, his being my cousin, but you know Lord Beauprey better than any of us. You've been like brother and sister for years. Could you not please use your influence on my behalf?
I have no influence.
'Tis only right in these matters that women should stand together. Men must be made to do what is right.
I'm afraid men do not accept us as the arbiters of what is right.
A Mrs. Ashbury and a Miss Maud Ashbury to inquire if you are at home, madam.
Kindly show them up, Clemens.
Agatha, please. Allow me time to leave first.
Agatha, my dear. Emma, Charlotte.
Mrs. Ashbury.
I thought you wouldn't mind my bouncing in like this. You know how I am.
Yes, dear, I know.
If you were hoping to find my cousin Lord Beauprey here, you've missed him.
It rather looks as if you have missed him too.
I rather did want a word with him about some charity I wish him to support. Do you know where he went?
To Rotten Row.
Oh, thank you so much. So sorry we couldn't stay longer. Come along. More.
The only charity she wants Guy to support is her daughter. Now do you believe the poor man exaggerates?
I believe he has his harassments.
You must tell him so tomorrow, when he comes to meet your brother and his friend.
I shan't be here.
Why do you hate him so?
I feel nothing so intense for him.
Take care, then, how you avoid him, or everyone will think you're in love with him.
If you ask me, now nobody has asked me, but if you did.
Mr. Brown, you have a style all your own.
Your servant, ma'am. I trust it's a style to your liking. We rough colonials are not to everyone's taste.
Oh, stop acting the New England rustic, Jefferson. Don't let him deceive you. When Jefferson Brown deals, Wall Street quivers.
All I was going to say when, despite all those silky English manners, I was so brutally interrupted, is that if you ask me, paradise is drinking champagne in England in April, in a room like this, among company like that, presently assembled.
Well done, Mr. Brown.
Jefferson, please.
Very well then, Jefferson. As nicely turned a compliment as ever I heard. You must come and beguile us at Bosco next week.
Bosco?
Bosco?
Guy's place in the country.
I'm giving a little house party there. My first.
We shall be going.
Then I should be delighted to be among your number. I drink to the prospect of Bosco.
In heaven's name, dear man, let me at least get my breath. It's a long try.
Maud Ashbury and her mother are here. Emmy, it's all spoiled, ruined.
Then why did you invite them?
I didn't.
What?
I wanted to feel relaxed and safe. You're the only unmarried girl I asked.
Then how did they get
They
here?
simply drove up to my door as they might have done to an inn. They asked for rooms and then complained of the ones that were given to them.
But that's
It's
impossible.
not impossible. It's not impossible. It's simply a measure of how desperate they are. They rely on the fact one can't be an absolute brute and turn them away.
Poor guy.
Oh, don't laugh. It freezes my blood.
Do you really mean you're afraid of them?
Tremble like a leaf. Some monstrous fate seems to look at me out of their eyes.
Ah, that's because you secretly admire Maud. She's extremely good looking.
That's as may be, but I don't think I ever saw anyone who happened to be less my taste. I've been avoiding her for 3 hours. I don't know why I don't turn them out even now.
Perhaps you can give her a worse time by making her stay.
Oh, God. There they are, in the drawing room, like the faces in the window in the ghost story. Quickly! Quickly, before they spot me!
Have you seen Lord Beauprey?
No, I'm afraid I haven't. I've only just arrived. I came down with Miss Emma Gosselin, but I seem to have lost her, too. Jefferson Brown, at your service.
Charlotte Furniture.
Shall we look for them together?
Your cross is small compared with your crown. You've everything in the world that most people desire. I'm bound to say I think your life is made very comfortable for you.
That's easy talk.
If you're oppressed by the quantity of interest and affection you inspire, you ought simply to make up your mind to bear up. Be cheerful about it. How do you know that I don't have my own cross? That I'm not persecuted, that my footsteps are not dogged?
Do you mean by fellows who want to marry you?
You speak as if they couldn't be such madmen.
Of course, I realise such a charming girl as you must be made up to.
I don't speak of it. I suffer in silence.
You admit, then, that it's all horrid when you don't care for them.
There are worse tribulations.
Well, if you're hunted as well as I, then that dodge I propose would be just the thing for us both. Well, wouldn't it? I mean, your great point has always been, what good would it do you? Well, now you see the good it would do you, we'd both be left alone.
The remedy's worse than the disease. I was not telling the truth just now about being hunted.
You mean they don't buzz about you?
They buzz about me, but essentially it's flattering, and I don't mind it.
I wish I could find it so. Oh, God, there's Lottie. And she wasn't invited either.
Why, she has our Mr. Brown in tow, too.
Does he buzz about you?
Heavens, what questions you ask.
Well, does he?
Well, yes, he does, but you know, I like it.
Anyway, I didn't invite that Gorgon who's with him. Don't let her get at me. Take her yourself. I'll keep the American.
Well, I don't object to him.
I think I shall murder her someday.
Oh, I thought the gentlemen were following us.
So they were. Oh, dear. They seem to have been waylaid. Are you staying with friends in the neighbourhood?
Yes.
Anyone I know?
No, I shouldn't think so.
Are you staying with them for long?
I'm not quite sure. Emma, don't you think if one wants something enough and keeps it clearly in one's mind, it's bound in the end to come to one?
I don't know. I've never seen it demonstrated.
Emma, Charlotte,
Mrs. Ashbury.
Agatha.
I really think I must get a little more air, if you'll excuse me.
Of course. She's staying with friends round about.
She's staying at the Crown Inn in the village on her own, and she hired the fly in which she drove over here this afternoon.
One might have trusted you to know.
She's quite a frightening young woman.
She makes me think of someone determined to walk 10 miles with a glass full to overflowing without spilling a drop.
You have some idea, then, of how hard-pressed Guy is? Would it really cost you so much to agree to his little deception?
Dear Mamma, do you really think I don't know you by now?
Do you know yourself, I wonder?
I've been looking for you, Guy.
Oh, I've been here and there about the place, you know.
I cannot leave after tea as I intended. My horse has gone lame. I shall have to stay over.
Oh, gracious, we can't have you incommoded like that. Oh, there are horses, carriages, flies by the dozen about the place. You shall have one of those.
Oh, no, I wouldn't dream of troubling you.
No trouble at all, I do assure you.
Oh, just a tiny room would do anywhere in the house.
Can't be done, old thing. There's not a mouse's hole to be had in the whole place.
Oh, but it would be more convenient.
I'll go and see Robbins now. You shall have the finest equipage we've got to whisk you wherever you want to go.
Dame Emma Goslin to the life.
Oh, you startled me.
You'll be in the academy yet, sister.
Where did you leave Lord Beauprey?
In the middle of the famous maze in the South Park.
When last seen, Lottie Firminger was looking up a map of it in the library.
And Maud Ashbury had set up a hide outside the only exit.
You're very cruel.
I thought painting in England on Sundays was rather frowned upon, Miss Goslin.
So it is. But I've never been over much of a conformist, Mr. Brown.
Nor have I.
Did you do that?
Uh-huh.
When did you do it?
Earlier. Well, you were not to be found. So I consoled myself with the beauties of nature.
Oh, but how did you catch that tree in just that mood? Look here, mine is nothing like so fetching.
Well, I had the advantage of you. My son was from the southeast. Now, you see, when the light strikes from this side...
I promised to take tea with Mother. I'm sure no absolutely vital conventions will be broken if I beg to abandon you together.
You see, I could imagine that this whole thing looks different from hour to hour.
But you're absolutely right. This is one of my favorite corners of Bosco. Do you know, I've tried it a score of times. And this little bit here, for instance...
Where?
You did quite wrong to leave them together in the park unchaperoned.
Oh, Mother, if I could count the number of times I've been left in peace with Jefferson's cousins in New York, and they're just as stunning as Emma, I do assure you.
New York is not Hampshire. If you owe social debts to Mr. Brown, you have no right to pay with your sister.
No, I don't live in New York. I have a house in Connecticut. It's sort of like England, except more so. Spring comes sooner, winters are snowier, summers are hotter. You'd like it there, I think.
Could have sent one of my coachmen over.
Oh, but I prefer to return and thank you for my supper.
You're an excellent advocate for your state, Mr. Brown.
Jefferson, please.
Young ladies here do not proceed to first names on quite so short an acquaintance.
I thought you told me you were not overly conventional.
In some things I'm not. In others I am.
In that case, you don't know your own mind.
That's the second time that's been said to me today. Do you know yours?
Oh, yes.
We don't have much trouble. Lady Whitelaw, I'm sorry.
When first I went to America, I must admit I was surprised by their manners.
My son, though he seems happy enough. But then young people...
Charlotte was packed up after tea. Guy is sometimes capable of acting with decision.
You mean decisiveness is not normally one of his qualities?
He's a great believer usually in floating with the tide and fetching up where it takes him. So far, it's taken him to this.
I could never be like that. I try to take hold of events, make them go my way.
Yes, I can imagine you do. Are you desperately ruthless in business, Jefferson?
A kitten. A mere kitten, Emma, I do assure you.
Yes, I believe that.
You could make me a kitten at least.
It's time you gave us older ladies a chance at you, Mr. Brown. You've been far too exclusive. Emma, Lady Whitelaw was asking for you most particularly a moment ago.
Then I must go and find her, must I not? If you'll excuse me, Mr. Brown.
With reluctance, Miss Goslin.
I trust you're enjoying your first taste of our bizarre English weekend, Mr. Brown.
Very much so. I've had an excellent guide.
Yes, so I've observed.
Poor Lord Beauprey has evidently not been enjoying himself, however.
Very true. And I think he's enjoying himself less at this moment than at any other point in the weekend.
Oh? Well, why is that?
You can't have failed to notice his current absence, nor to connect it with the absence also of Miss Maud Ashbury, nor to observe the countenance of the dear girl's mother.
You mean he's taking a turn on the terrace with Maud by starlight? Well, how has she managed that when he can't stand her?
How indeed?
Oh, do you suppose something's happened?
Yes. Something will have happened to Maud.
Well, what do you suppose? Is she ill?
Who knows? We shall see. They're capable of anything. Yes, she wants to have a grievance. She'll have made a scene.
I don't follow.
You can be sure that Guy was out on that terrace against his will.
Yes, I'm sure of that.
She wants to be injured, to provoke him to some act of impatience, some failure of temper or courtesy. She will have asked him if he wishes her to leave his house at midnight, and he may have answered that...
That she may go to the devil for all he cares?
Is that what you might have said?
Pushed hard enough, yes. But she seems too quiet to push a man that hard.
Her mother will have coached her. Yes, they've got him to do something to them he'll have to make up for.
Not to the extent of marrying her, surely.
The device has often led to that in other cases.
Don't worry.
Excuse me. Well,
You'll have guessed what happened.
roughly.
Well, she says she's too unwell to return to London. She'll have to stay.
Let her stay.
Yes, but I'll have to stay too. Agatha, they've really got my back against the wall. I wish you would stay with me to keep me company.
I will if you wish.
And Emma and Hugh and Jefferson Brown.
Hugh must please himself. But don't keep the American.
Why not? He's a charming chap.
That's exactly why I want him to go.
Oh?
But if they're determined to outstay us, there's very little we can do. We've already been here 2 extra days.
There's a great deal you could do.
Mother, it would solve everything. It would be an absurdity.
Emma, you've known each other since you were children. He's like family. If Maud gets him, he'll be miserable for the rest of his life. You'll do it soon enough for Mr. Brown.
What?
I've got eyes in my head. It won't do, you know. He's quite unsuitable.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You'd hate New York. American manners would eventually become repugnant to you. He'd spend his whole time in commerce while you languished at home with the other Wall Street widows.
You hit out fiercely against what is, after all, a phantom of your own mind.
Do you swear to me, then, that there is not a rapport building up between you and Mr. Brown?
Swear? Mamma, I will not be catechized in this manner.
If there is not, prove it.
How?
By letting me announce your engagement to Guy Beauprey in the Morning Post.
Oh, do what you like.
I knew that Emma pitied you really as much as I did, and what she saw at Bosco was a revelation. But I knew she'd be shy about offering her help, so I forced her hand a little. It won't be any trouble to her, and you'll be comfortable.
Yes, I'll certainly be that.
There is just one point.
Yes.
Some girls in Emma's position might take advantage, refuse to let you go when the time came. Hold you to it.
Yes, but it's not a question of girls, is it? I mean, it's dear old Emma.
Very well, I just thought I'd mention it.
I should like to see her. To thank her, you know, and to arrange our performance for the world.
Of course. I'll send her to you.
Emma, my dear old girl!
Before you speak a word, please understand this, that it's wholly Mamma's doing. I hadn't dreamed of it, but she took advantage of an impatient moment.
It was charming of her. It's charming of you.
It's not charming of anyone, in my view. It's simply idiotic. If it hadn't been announced and I could in any way get out of it without making you look a fool, I would.
Oh, don't be nasty about it. It'll be tremendous fun.
I've consented only because Mamma says we owe it to you.
Never mind the reason. I can never thank you enough, nor tell you what a weight you've lifted from my shoulders. Do you know I feel the difference already?
But it's childish. How can such a feeble fiction last?
We shall be ingenious. We shall make it last. You'll have to act a little, of course, but that'll be part of the fun.
People scarcely ever see us together.
But they will see us together. I mean, we've been together. Well, we've known each other all our lives.
I don't mean in that
Oh,
way.
trust me to work it right. Look, we'll go to no end of balls and parties and weekends and races. We'll have a glorious time, set up a tremendous swell.
You'll find it a dreadful bore.
Then I'll drop it. Just as you'll drop it the moment you've had enough.
And when we do break it off, what reason shall we give?
I'll say you're sick of me. I'll tell them you've chucked me.
You have worked it
I
out.
shall be intensely considerate.
The greatest consideration you can pay me is to get on as quickly as conveniently possible with finding a girl who suits you and letting me out.
Oh, that's just the comfort of it. I've all the time in the world. I needn't be in a hurry now. What will you do with your American, by the way?
What do you mean?
Well, you led me to believe a Bosco was a man who entertained hopes.
If you mean will I let you down by bringing Mr. Brown into our grotesque secret, no, I will not. I have given my word, and I will keep it. I resent your implication that I might not. I also resent your prying into my relationships with other men as if you were my real fiancé instead of a bogus one.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I thought that... Look here, Emmy, old girl. If you feel that strongly about it, well, perhaps we better break it off right away.
No. No. To break it off immediately would only make us look more ridiculous, not less. The game has been started. Over my head. We'd better play it.
But you were due to stay another month. Why return to New York so soon?
Because I can't stand what's going on. It's lacking in dignity.
Dignity? Poor guy was fighting for his life.
Then let him fight for it with his own arms and his own legs, like a man, not shelter behind my sister.
You know very well that if we were drowning, he'd be the first to jump in after us.
If it were a hot day and he felt like cooling off, yes.
Oh, that was unkind.
Besides, I'll be hanged if I'll tell my friends a pack of lies. I'd sooner not be here.
There's no need to tell lies. The only question that could conceivably be embarrassing would be an inquiry as to the date of the wedding.
And what is one expected to say to that?
Simply that nothing is fixed yet. Which can hardly be called a deflection from the truth.
If the wedding isn't fixed, then nothing is fixed. A fact which will soon be remarked. The whole thing will be exploded as play acting. Why go in for anything in such bad taste to end in something so absurd?
All I can tell you is that it's working at the moment. Those dreadful women have called off the chase. They've already found some other victim.
And how is it all to end, please?
Perhaps it won't end.
Do you mean that the engagement will become real?
My dear boy, can't you trust me?
Is that your speculation? Is it Emma's? I've never heard of anything so odious.
It is not Emma's speculation. Left to herself, Emma would prefer Mr. Jefferson Brown.
Left to herself, then, she'd show a great deal more sense than you do. Brown is that rare bird, a maker of money, who is also a man of culture. He's a gentleman to his fingertips. His fortune is already considerable.
That may very well be true. But as a matrimonial prospect, he can't begin to compare with the Earl of Beauprey.
Then you are laying traps for him. How horrible. To ensnare him by pretending to protect him from others who wish to do the same. Ugh.
Please, Hugh, I would ask you to be a little less rough with your mother. It's a course I wouldn't have dreamed of taking if Guy hadn't given certain signs.
If you mean that he really cares for her, then there's that much less excuse for his taking liberties with her. He's either in love with her or he isn't. If he is, let him make her a serious offer. If he isn't, let him leave her alone.
He is in love with her, but he doesn't know it.
Then it's time he was told. He either makes sense of Emma's situation or he vanishes. Great heavens, how you remonstrated with me for leaving my sister alone in the park with Jefferson. What monstrous thing, may I ask, are you doing with her? This has gone far enough. I shall speak to Beauprey myself.
You do nothing of the kind. And I refuse to be spoken to like that by my own son. You're very cruel. You're also wrong-headed.
Mother, I'm thinking only of Emma's well-being.
Do you think I'm not? Do you think I'd do anything to harm her? Please, you must leave it to me. I know what I'm doing.
Mother, please.
Please, promise me you won't interfere. You could wreck your sister's life forever. Promise.
Very well. But what do I tell poor Jefferson Brown?
Why must you tell him anything? His relationship with Emma was in its infancy. He can't be held to have any rights.
The sooner I get back to New York, the better. I really don't understand London anymore.
Your brother and I sail for New York tomorrow, as you know. I just wanted to thank you and your mother for all your kindness. And to say that in my remembrance, what you are will always be England for me.
The first thing I ever heard you say was charmingly put, Mr. Brown. You maintain your standard.
I can't pretend to understand yet all your little ways, but no doubt a bit of recollection and tranquility will help.
You're very wise, Mr. Brown. It was a great explorer, I think, who said that strange countries need digesting.
It's just that I hadn't expected to find this a strange country.
Ah, it's the superficial similarities which are the most confusing.
I've no doubt you're right. Goodbye, Mrs. Gosselin.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Emma. I hope you have what you want and that you'll be happy.
Such a nice man for an American. You've dropped a stitch.
I can't think when I've felt so happy, Emmy. Or so free. It's a tremendous thing you're doing for me.
Then please do something tremendous for me and pick out with great expedition the little girl who will be the Countess of Beauprey.
Surely you're not bored already.
Bored and embarrassed. It doesn't sit right. People are beginning to sense the falseness of it.
No, I'm sure not. The hounds would be after me again if that were the case, and you can see it isn't so. I thought you used to enjoy spending your time with me.
So I did. I simply don't like pretending to enjoy it.
I'm not pretending. Not in the least. Where are you off to?
I shall do a little painting.
Well, not that same corner of the park again.
New York tomorrow?
All that bustle. England seems very faint and far off.
Not all of it.
Which parts don't?
I believe you know.
You've got it badly, I think.
I don't know how badly one can get it, but it'll suffice.
I didn't quite realize. It wasn't very long, I mean your acquaintance with her.
How long do these things take? In one way, I could almost wish I'd never set eyes on England.
It's possible my sister might not marry Lord Beauprey after all.
Well, what do you mean? You speak as if you've had later news, yet you can't have done. We've been at sea.
There's a situation.
What does that mean?
Mother will have understood me to have given my word, but I didn't. I didn't promise not to tell you. I've been struggling with it.
Well, promise to tell me what, man? Struggling with what?
The fact is she won't marry him. They're not engaged, not really. It's a preposterous secret between them. They're very old friends from childhood, and it's all a put-up job to give him some breathing space from the women who pursue him. It's all utterly absurd and distasteful, and I promise not to interfere, but I felt obliged to tell you because I think it might make a difference to you.
Can you do without me for a while?
You're not in the least indispensable.
I'm going back.
What a tremendous season you're having, my dear. You and Guy are the talk of London. You go so well together.
Please, Mama, you seem to think that if you talk as if we were really engaged, you might somehow make it happen. I don't care what you say to others, but please don't keep up the pretense with me.
I'm sorry you're out of humour, dear.
It's you that makes me so. And if we are the talk of London, it's because we're an engaged couple who can never answer the principal question, when is the wedding? I cringe every time I'm asked.
But surely a bridegroom who's suffered a triple bereavement, as Guy has done, might be allowed a period of mourning and an interval to set his affairs in order.
If love were present, there would be no such interval.
I don't agree.
People are not stupid, Mamma. They eventually know when they're being imposed upon. Only this evening, Lady Whitelaw asked me what I imagined I was doing, postponing the date for so long.
Lady Whitelaw.
And that odious Mrs. Ashbury looked me straight in the eye and asked if I minded inviting her dreadful Maud to the next party here with Guy.
Well, she always was pushy.
Oh, be sensible, Mamma. She'd never have dreamed of asking that unless she suspected something was wrong. It's no good. I can't go on with it. I propose to end it.
Have you told Guy?
I shall do so tomorrow.
And she's coming down here this morning in advance of the others in order to tell you. I thought you should be warned.
But it's a beautiful arrangement. These have been weeks of perfect happiness for me. Why does she want to end it?
It's evidently not been happy for her.
I thought it had.
Besides, I didn't admit it, but she is right. The world is beginning to wonder.
Oh, the world. Hang the world.
Unfortunately, that's something none of us can do.
So all the grimness and misery is about to start again.
It needn't.
What?
There is a way.
Tell me, show me. For heaven's sake, I'll do anything.
Oh, it's nothing so dreadful. You said these weeks had been happy for you.
They have.
Has it just been the absence of pursuit and harassment?
Well, yes. That and old Emma. She's the most tremendous company, you know.
Can you imagine finding anyone who'd be better company?
I've been thinking about that myself. I feel I've been unbelievably dense.
Good day. Have you seen... Why, Miss Firminger.
Mr. Brown, I was about to ask if you'd seen Lord Beauprey.
I'm afraid I haven't seen anyone. I've come straight off the boat at Liverpool to London and then to here. I'm looking for Miss Gosselin. I do hope she's here.
She is here. Shall we join forces again in the search?
A very splendid idea.
I suspect that this time we have a great deal in common, Mr. Brown.
Emma, oh dear, there is a way. A way whereby we needn't break off and we needn't go on pretending either.
What way?
We simply turn it into the real thing and get married.
What?
I know it's not the best phrased proposal a girl ever had, but dash it, we've known each other so long, I'd feel embarrassed.
It's odd. Familiarity. For a woman works differently. Seeing the boy and the man, the enrichment of now by memories of then, the insight from the past. I think I've always been a little in love with you. And there was a time I'd have jumped at it. Until quite recently, in fact. But you made me realize that for you it doesn't work that way.
It does. It does.
No, Guy. I've always been good old Emma to you. Good sport, good shot, good billiards player. Almost as good company as a man, really.
No, that's not true. Over these last weeks, I really started to see you and...
It is true, Guy. You'd never have asked of me what you did if you had any real feeling for me. And once I'd consented to do it, I knew I no longer had any love left for you.
How? Why?
I couldn't have done it otherwise, knowing you. Knowing that you could quite easily have let it slip into a real engagement.
Perhaps at the back of my mind, it's what I wanted all along.
I think perhaps you did. That would be the way to marry old Emma, wouldn't it? Be too absurd to have to be sentimental about the dear old thing. Better just to muddle into it by default. Well, that's not how I want to marry.
How do you want to marry, then?
Forgive my rude colonial manners, but I think I know.
We do have a tradition of knocking.
Miss Emma, I wish to be formally sentimental.
Mr. Brown, whatever happened to Wall Street?